My name is Steve Bamberger, and I run the go-to-market team at Leapyear. By the end of 2025, humans will produce nearly 500 exabytes of data every day. And inside that data is information that we need to bring drug therapies to market more quickly, invest our retirement savings more wisely, invest our public dollars more responsibly and more equitably. But that data also contains an enormous amount of private or secret information. We all want to use that data to get better in various aspects of our business performance. But when that data is sensitive, when it contains private healthcare data, when it contains personal information, or the trade secrets of our clients or trading partners, those business objectives really take a backseat to protect that privacy. Sometimes we're also bound by regulatory constraints, whether it's HIPAA for healthcare data or GDPR for personal data in Europe. And so rather than use this data to its full potential, we constrain access to the sensitive information that's contained in it. The problem is that those constraints are usually massively over-engineered. They're built with wide safety margins to avoid any possibility of accidental disclosure. But what that means is you take that data and you change it. And you change it in a way that it prevents any possible abuse or any possible disclosure of information. But that also means at the same time that you're constraining legitimate uses of that data. You've got margins that unnecessarily strip away the signals and the information that you need to drive these business outcomes. These constraints have all sorts of consequences. The time to de-identify data can make it go stale before you can even use it. Masked or aggregated data can limit insight or lead you to incorrect conclusions, and data access controls fail catastrophically if a single analyst violates trust. In some cases, data is so sensitive that the only approved constraint is to just not use it at all. That loss of signal is simply crippling, but worse, it's just unnecessary. If only we could narrow those constraints on data use, we could reclaim these critical business insights. What we need is not reducing the value of the information itself. What we need is not crippling that information for every possible use, but to use it in a way that we can guarantee that that information remains safe. That's what Leapyear does. Leapyear safely unlocks the value from these sensitive data sets. The value unlocked can be enormous. We're working with one financial services company to unlock liquidity in thinly traded securities without any exposure to their clients' trading strategies or business practices. We're working with a healthcare company to unlock an entirely new line of business, monetizing data in an ethical, safe, and private way. So how does this work? Rather than redacting the data set itself in a way that cripples it for all possible use, Leapyear ensures privacy in the query layer, and so that each query, each analysis itself is kept private, even if you were to blend it with other analyses or outside data. So what is Leapyear? Leapyear is a software layer. It's a layer that provides analytic access to your sensitive data. So any analysis you would perform through standard methods is also possible using Leapyear. The difference is that rather than providing a traditional result, Leapyear returns a result that is as precise as possible, but with no compromise to the privacy of the underlying data. What that does is it gives you wide latitude to get insights from unredacted, raw, but sensitive and private data, but ensuring that no analysis you do can possibly compromise its private contents. We would love to tell you more. If you have data assets that you can put to work, but you are somehow constrained, whether that constraint is inherent conservatism in your organization, it's the need to maintain privacy, it's concerns about the ethical use of private information, if you need to safeguard trade secrets of your partners or your clients, or if this is simply a matter of complying with laws or regulations, we would love to help and we'd love to hear from you.